Hey, what's up? My name is Michael, and today we're going to be talking about how to begin a project or cast on, because everything's got to start somewhere, like mittens, a cowl, like a nice cowl. Do you like socks? Hats. And in our case, we're going to be casting on a scarf. Anyways, let's get started. So we've got our super bulky yarn, and taking our yarn end, we're going to take 2 healthy pulls, so we've got plenty of room to work with. Now, holding it like so, we're going to wrap it once around our fingers, and on the second wrap, crossing it over itself and tucking a loop up and through to make a slip knot. Of course, you can make a slip knot however you'd like. This is just my favorite way of doing so. Then take your size 13 needle and stick it through the loop and pull on the tail end until it's snug. Boop. And that is step 1. Now with our tail end towards us and our yarn end away from us, we're going to take our thumb and index finger and stick them between the 2 fibers of yarn. Then take the rest of our fingers and wrap them around the yarn. Crossing the tip of our needle over to the base of our thumb, scoop it up and under that closest fiber. Crossing it over to the pad of our index finger, scoop it up and under that farthest fiber. Then touching the pad of our thumb, we're going to lift it over and seal off that loop. So I'm going to repeat those steps 3 more times for you so you don't need to keep scrolling backwards. Now that loop we just created is actually our second loop, because the slip knot we tied counts as the first one. And we're going to keep going until we have 12 loops that we continue to knit in the next video. I'm doing 12 because it gets us a scarf that is long enough and wide enough from just one skein of yarn. But feel free to cast on as many as you'd like. As far as tension goes, it should definitely not be super tight, just barely snug so that your loops aren't sliding all over the place. And you might just adjust the yarn after each loop you make to get that even tension. How we doing? Good? Good! So these steps feel awkward and uncomfortable the first time you're doing them. That just means you're making progress. And guarantee that scarf you make is going to be comfortable. Comfy, comfy. Alright, so that's the end of the replays, and we're meeting up here at the end where we've got 1, 2, 3, 12 loops, and that's probably the hardest part about learning to knit. So, nice.